Even though it doesn't look like it here, this is a video of our transit through the Canadian Trent-Severn Waterway and a little of the Erie Canal. We really had no idea what it was like to go through canals and locks, so we hope this gives you an idea of what we did. We first had to cross the bottom of the Georgian Bay to reach the Port Severn area, where we had our mast taken down, but then we were on our way. We entered the Trent Severn, and the second lock already was the Big Chute, where our boat was lifted out of the water, went up a hill and over a road, and deposited back in the water on the other side. Between the locks, there were often many miles of canals. They were beautiful, but there were lots of bridges we had to go under, which was why we had our mast down, and most of the time the canals were narrow and shallow. The Trent Severn was about 240 miles long, and most of it was probably 13 feet or less in depth, something we certainly were not used to in Lake Michigan. Here you can see us waiting to enter one of the locks. It was nice to have shade under a bridge as it was so brutally hot. We had our mast strapped to the boat well, but it did make it difficult to maneuver in the locks. Sharon did a lot of contortioning to make it through. Watch the lines on the wall in this lock as we go up. We would go in the lock and grab the cables going down the wall. The gate would close behind us and start filling with water from underneath. Once we were lifted up or brought down, they would open the gates in front and we would then motor out. You can see how Sharon is hanging onto the cable with lines in the front, and I'm doing the same in the back. And then we wait for the next lock and do it all over again. Between the Trent Severn, the Oswego Canal, and the Erie Canal, we went through 73 locks. Because I thought it was interesting, this is after going through or coming down the Peterborough lift lock, that instead of the gates opening from the middle, the gate just dropped down. You certainly hoped it went lower than your keel depth. We made it through the Trent Severn Waterway, and then we were on to the Oswego Canal and the Erie Canal. The Erie Canal ends in Waterford, New York, where it joins the Hudson River. And after then, we turn south and on to New York City.